Hello friends, welcome here. DC Stargirl's episode 9 of season 2 introduced John Wesley Shipp's Flash and reflects upon the dark past of JSA. In the episode, Bruce Gordon was grappling with his obligation to Eclipso, whom he had discovered on an island inside the Black Diamond and had since been responsible for the explorer's tremendous reputation, in a scene set decades ago. Bruce was about to end his relationship with Eclipso, but the demon insisted that he was do something and instead enticed Bruce with the idea of snatching Nora, the lady he loves, by murdering her obnoxious husband. Bruce accepted Eclipso's offer and agreed to serve as a physical host. Later on, this becomes quite essential. Meanwhile, in present-day Blue Valley, Eclipso, with Yolanda off the chessboard and Rick imprisoned, uses his mind-fucking skills to attack Pat, Mike, and Barbara. Pat, for example, envisions a casket in the living room with someone attempting to escape. Jordan McKent appears in the back seat of Barbara's stopped frozen-over vehicle, waxing lyrical about what they may have had. Mike, on the other hand, gets the shivers as the home temperature drops, and Cameron McKent comes knocking. Cameron starts torturing Mike over his involvement in his father's death, and then unleashes an ice blast on Buddy the dog. Pat recalls the JSA's response to Eclipso's murder of Dr. Charles McNider's 10-year-old daughter Rebecca, during his trauma. Sylvester separates from Pat to confer with the Shade when the squad receives information on this new danger from Garrick as the Flash. Sylvester later reports to Pat, shell-shocked, that the only method to beat Eclipso appears to be to destroy his human host, which is obviously against JSA policy. When it comes down to it, the JSA conducts a vote on whether or not to murder Bruce Gordon after Green Lantern, the Spectre, and the Hawks all supposedly fail to defeat Eclipso. Ted and Rex believe it is regrettably essential, but Jay and Pat oppose it. And despite Pat's assumption that he and Sylvester were on the same page, Starman breaks the tie with a yay. However, once the crime is completed, Sylvester is visibly shaken by the severe action. Back in Blue Valley, a push from a wisp of the Shade saves Barbara from her cold roadside dilemma, while Courtney discovers devastated Mike and then Pat and uses a touch of Cosmo to bring them out of their hallucinating states. Pat, who was tormented by adult Bruce Gordon in the later stages of his hallucination, reveals to Courtney the JSA's dark secret, that they decided to kill Bruce Gordon back in the day and how the team members went their own ways afterward, not reuniting until the JSA was established. Pat claims that they were never the same after it. Courtney recoils at the shocking revelation, and she recoils even more when she discovers Barbara already knows. The episode ends with the Whitmore Dugans yelling at each other in the kitchen, while Eclipso dressed as a grinning young Bruce stands outside watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.